Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to 3 Count Commentaries. It's your boy Mongo Slade, and today we're going to rank the world champions. I'm going to try to do this quarterly, means like every 90 days. I'm going to look back at all the world champions in wrestling that I follow, because I don't follow every wrestling promotion. So it may be some promotions that I don't follow, like CMLL or Dragon Gate or something like that, that might be better on these lists, but feel free to mention them in the comment section below and a link if you actually care. But these are going to be basically all the world champions that I follow as far as wrestling that I watch on TV and or on the internet or whatever, just due to time constraints. Also, I will not be using NXT. The reason I won't be using NXT is because WWE is too large of a promotion to just be like everything is half WWE. So NXT is going to be sort of downgraded and not involved in this list. So I'm going to go from the worst to the best. And I'm going to obviously explain why I think each one is where they are. So dead last at number 8 is Rich Swan. Rich Swan lost to Kenny Omega at a pay-per-view, a high-profile loss in the middle of the fucking ring too, by the way. And if we're being honest, I really don't like Rich Swan anyway. So him losing only gave me a reason to put him at the bottom. Number 7 is Roosh, who is the Ring of Honor World Champion. The reason why Roosh is not higher is because he's been largely inactive. I know the pandemic hurts a lot of these people because they have been inactive, but Roosh has only had like one match since the pandemic started. He won, but it was against like Brody King, and I was like, ugh, who cares? But so Roosh is number 7. Yeah, if you would Roosh, okay, number 7. Let's not go into too far into it, but largely because Roosh has been inactive. He's number 7. Number 6 is Nick Aldis, who, yes, the NWA has also been inactive, but Nick Aldis has been wrestling in other promotions. He's also been keeping the brand alive as far as the NWA. Nick Aldis is probably the best brand representative, which is what your world champion is supposed to be on this list. He is, the guy who keeps NWA alive. He does more than Corgan, if we're being honest. So he really should be higher on the list if we're looking at, best brand representatives. As far as, best being the best actual world champion, he's up there with number 1. But he's been largely inactive, and NWA doesn't have a TV show or anything like that, so he's kind of been on the shelf. Number 5 is Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega is a double champion, which always helps. He's also the AAA Mega Champion as well as the AEW World Champion. He beat Rich Swan, which was cool. He also beat Phoenix, but he had beaten Phoenix like a drum before, so it was like, so what? But Kenny cracked the top 5, which is really cool. Number 4 is Drew McIntyre. The reason why I put Drew McIntyre at number 4 is because I just think that the guys above him have been champions, not just longer, but actually, it's hard to explain why he's dead right here, but it's easier to explain why the other guys are above him. Let's put it like that. Number 3 is Jacob Fatu, from the MLW World Champion. Jacob Fatu, I think, has been the champion the longest on this list, but he was largely inactive. But since MLW started back up, Fatu has defended the title 2 or 3 times. Like, they really recorded like 2 or 3 title defenses since MLW has been back on, and Fatu is amazing. He's fantastic. Everybody needs to go watch. If you don't watch MLW, please go watch Jacob Fatu. He's really good. Number 2 is Koda Ibushi. He's the IWGP heavyweight champion. He's also the IWGP Intercontinental champion, so he's a double champion. The reason he's not number 1 is because he basically just won the title in January. So that's the reason why he's not number 1. Number 1 is Roman Reigns, obviously. The best brand representative. He's the top guy at the top wrestling promotion in the world. So Roman Reigns is number 1. Koda Ibushi is number 2. Number 3 is Jacob Fatu. Number 4 is Drew McIntyre. Number 5 is Kenny Omega. Number 6, Nick Aldis. Number 7 is Roosh. Number 8 is Rich Swan. So, is there anybody that I'm missing? If you think I'm missing anybody, hit me in the comment section below. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel. Use the hashtag 3Count Commentaries to spread the good word of 3Count Commentaries. I appreciate that. And I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, shed light, shed light, shed light. life.